So, one of the more interesting things is if you start to actually listen to the internal dialogue that you have, you start to hear a trend occurring. And the majority of the time, it's so faint, you can barely hear it. And especially when you're in a group of people. Now, one of the things I started thinking about was, why am I so anxious? Why is it so uncomfortable for me to be around people that are drinking, carrying on and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I bothered by that? It's not that I'm bothered by them drinking. It's more so because I'm not drinking, I don't have an escape. It's already difficult for me to be around a large group of people. But when other people are drinking, they're able to kind of loosen themselves up at a molecular level and be influenced to be able to let that more spontaneous, uninhibited side come out. And I have to work through it sober. And I guess another interesting variable to this is that I can tell when certain people are struggling in life. They don't seem happy. But all of a sudden, when they start to drink, they become beasts. They become like social butterflies. They laughing and carrying on and having fun. That's cool. I love you. Do what you gotta do. For real. I want you to be happy, whoever you are. But I don't have that. I don't have that ability because I don't escape in alcohol. I have to wrestle with it in the background here in my head, in the middle of that social dynamic, that social circle that's being created by introducing. So it's really not me being bothered by people drinking. I don't care what you do. Whatever you do, that's your thing. I love you, regardless. I guess what I'm bothered by is that you can escape, but I can't. And I'm still trying to figure out a healthy way of being able to escape while still maintaining that balance of resolving the things that are inside of me that's in conflict, whether it's my, feeling out of control with my eating or, feeling down on myself because I haven't been exercising on a regular basis, whatever it is. Everyday people thing. People thing refers to every single one of us are battling something that every one of us is battling some way, shape, or form. We may feel like we're the most unique person on the planet and that our situation is extremely unique, but it's not. You may be a little different, but your situation isn't. Other people around you are experiencing the same little freaking thing. Some way, shape, or form. Some people handle stuff, adversity and challenges and stuff healthy, other people don't. And I'm trying to do the healthy thing. And so it might seem like I'm antisocial, but I'm not. I'm just trying to maintain a balance. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so food for thought. How do you handle stress? How do you handle it? Stress at work, stress with family, stress with your health, maybe the news, maybe traffic, maybe it's environmental, maybe it's your house is all messed up, maybe the fear of the unknown, waiting for a promotion, waiting for a miracle. How do you handle that stress? Do you use that stress as potential energy or use it to do something constructive with your time? Or do you bottle it up and it sits in your chest, and you feel like this is if you store it up and you don't do something with the energy. It stays inside of you and you ache every single second when you're awake. You try to sleep, and when you finally go to sleep, you wake back up with that heaviness still. You feel like you're about to cut loose on anybody who asks you
How are you feeling? Why are you so quiet? Why do you have an attitude? Why are you so positive? Why are you always laughing all the time? Huh? It just stays in you because you don't do anything with it. You don't acknowledge it. You stuff it in because maybe you don't even know how to express it. Maybe you don't have any healthy ways of coping or expressing, so you stuff it in. Maybe you're always taught, don't cry, never show weakness, never show vulnerability. Or maybe you were taught, never stuff it in, because that's weakness. You gotta show the world what you're feeling. When someone makes you mad, you gotta let them know. Don't let anybody step on you. And so, you cut loose on everyone and everything because you don't like storing it up, because you associate that with pain. Dang. This light is bright. Bright, 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 sucker. I stuff it in. It's like I had that physiological reaction, that elevated heart rate, that constricted breathing, that shallow breath, that tightness up in the throat, the lack of sleep, always feeling I'm on edge, always feeling like there's something missing, never feeling like anything is complete, always feeling like I'm about to break. And that's why I started making these videos, honestly, because it's hard for me to sit down and start writing in a journal, but it's easy for me to cut loose on video. So that's why I make so many videos, because I have so much to say all day long. And in the middle of the night, I wake up, I'm like, nah, I can't make a video because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Question mark next to the pound sign, the number sign. Because I forgot which one it was. Anyway, so the point of all that was listen to your body, because your body's telling you something. Your body's conveying many messages throughout the day, and you drown it out with music, with playing on your phone, with getting on the computer, looking on Facebook, Snapchat, watching Sons of Anarchy, escaping. Listen to your body. Answer your body's call. Please, please, please do that. I promise you'll be a much happier person. It's telling you a lot of things throughout the day. Listen.